This is Mike Thiel. I'm with Richie Ramone. Richie, you've been in Appleton the last 3 days for Mile of Music.
Right.
Would you come back to Appleton?
Yes, I would. I'm having such a blast here, and to see all the fans and the whole community so pumped up listening to the music. It's really great. Everybody's been great here, and I will be back.
See, and I feel like I already met you before this because I've heard so many Richie Ramone stories before I even got here. I think you could run for mayor.
I hope good stories.
Yeah, they were good. They're fun stories. You're a fun guy. You're
Okay.
a fun guy. Obviously, people know you as a drummer, but you're a composer. You play other instruments. Was drums your first love?
Yes. As far as instruments, yeah, I mean, that's usually your first love is the thing you could play the best. And drums, you know, I've been playing now 50 years. I've been playing drums a long time.
Sure.
You know.
Are there any tricks to developing your hand speed?
Like I talked about that in the seminar, is I find a fluffy pillow and I develop speed on a pillow, because the pillow doesn't bounce back the stick automatically. It's almost like you have to lift it in the same move, and that develops the wrist.
Mm-hmm. And you're right-handed.
Yeah.
And you said that you had to eat left-handed and do all this stuff
Yeah.
left-handed to develop your other hand.
Yeah, just so we become ambidextrous, you know, and everything works independent, left hand, right hand. Like even to this day, if you try to eat, try it. Go to the restaurant and eat with your other hand. It's kind of weird. You're like fumbling. Something so simple as that. Even to lift the fork, it feels odd in the other hand.
Now, I saw you playing a lot underhand today. Do you usually have an underhand grip when you're playing?
No, certain. When I first learned drums, that's the way I learned underhand. I studied with Joe Morello too, and you know it's called unmatched grip. And but when you get into rock, you need that extra. I think visually, it's a cooler look to do that than to do this. You know, Stuart Copeland from the Police, he always plays unmatched, but you know people want to see that. You know, and it gives you more rim shots. You can get easier rim shots, so that's why I use it for rock and roll. But technical stuff or jazz, I like to use the unmatched grip.
What's your favorite part about rock and roll?
The beat, the aggression, you know. I mean that's probably my favorite. My favorite stuff. It's very, you know, aggressive music. You know, and for a drummer, that's what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
It's hard for drummers, you know, to play country music. You know, even though I like country, it's not my favorite to actually drum. You know, it gets a little sleepy, but
Yeah. Well, we're not sleepy here with Richie Ramone. Mile of Music, Appleton, 2014.